check out one of my audiobooks, ebooks, paperbacks down in the description below.
Thank you very much. A special welcome to all the ladies fleeing Texas. You're welcome here in our
Oh,
state.
man.
A stranger who you see assisting a woman getting an abortion. It's called the Riches for Snitches program.
Yeah, I heard that even if you're a Lyft driver, Uber driver, you could get punished, fined, arrested, I guess. I don't know, but Uber and Lyft are if you happen to get in trouble in Texas, they'll help you legally. So that's kind of cool.
And the way it works is there a website, and you can be the whistleblower. And this is, again, anyone who assists a woman. This would be the Uber driver.
There you go, see? Yeah, and of course, as predicted, people are flooding the hell out of that website with fake information.
If you're making your girlfriend take an Uber to an abortion,
Yeah,
maybe you're an even bigger asshole. I don't know.
that's kind of true.
But several flights went off. Hundreds of foreigners, including Americans, have taken off out of commercial flights out of Kabul.
I did not know that. So they're just letting anybody come in and out. I didn't expect that from the Taliban.
But I got to say, the Taliban, when they tell people in coach to wait until business class is boarded, they wait.
Oh, yeah, they better.
Biden has ordered sweeping federal vaccine requirements, now mandates, for private and sector employees.
Good. They tried everything else. I mean, giving people money, all kinds of stuff, man. He had to do it. I mean, I don't like mandates, like forcing people, whatever, but we got to kick this virus's ass, man. We got to minimize this virus as much as possible.
And, of course, California's big recall. Are you excited about this? Are you trepidatious about this? It is ending Tuesday. Have you mailed in ballots? We've been doing that for a while.
Right now, as I'm recording this, there was a poll that said that more than likely Gavin Newsom's going to remain governor of California. Thank God.
But first up, she is the Democratic Congresswoman who represents California's 13th District, Barbara Lee.
Hey, I like that background. That is the Bay Bridge, where I'm from, in Oakland. The Golden Gate belongs to San Francisco.
Especially
San Francisco and Los Angeles.
9/11 and after 9/11 to stand up and say maybe we should not go into Afghanistan, which
Wow. Yeah, I guess there weren't many people who were saying that at that time.
people are sheep, and groupthink is one of our most dangerous problems.
Oh, yeah.
There's no military solution in Afghanistan. If you know the history of
Yes.
Afghanistan.
Okay, and we thank you for what you did very much. Thank you.
Yeah, I like her.
Everybody, really appreciate you being here today.
A lot of people were not going to get the vaccine when that FDA authorization
Yeah.
came. They just are adamantly opposed to it, and this is a way to force it to happen.
I mean, it seems like no one wants to solve a problem. They just want to blame people who haven't immediately solved the problem.
Yeah. Good one.
You would say he should stay because you're always a man of principle.
Yeah, I think people deserve to suffer the choice they made, yes.
Yeah.
And that's the point of an election on a schedule.
So let me ask you about Texas. What's going on in
God.
Texas? Because this is wow. Well, elections are won on fear a lot of the time. I mean, that's how Trump got in you, the fear of the overreaching
Oh, in
of the
America.
liberals and so forth. I think people are going to look at that and go, oh, my God, we don't want a Republican governor here in this state if that's what a Republican governor might do.
Good point. Hell yeah.
The Democrats depend a lot on the Latino vote.
And
There's a lot of
Nah.
Christian.
The Latino vote swings both ways, like sporadically. Like there's no way to really predict it. I forgot the number. It was a huge percentage of Hispanic voters voted for Trump. In Texas too, it was Arizona and Texas. Yeah, but If I was a Democrat running for office, I would focus a lot on the black vote. They are loyal to the Democratic Party for the most part, vast majority.
Jean shorts. What the fuck happened there? Jean shorts must show at least 1 inch of ass. A bald eagle tattoo is now an acceptable form of voter ID.
Oh my God.
And HR 750, my favorite, orders the city of Austin to reduce its weirdness by 25%. Don't do it, Austin. Don't do it. I love Austin.
Stay weird, Austin.
I decided to resign from what I thought was my forever career because I felt more like a political activist than a teacher in my own classroom.
Whoa.
What's going on in classrooms across our country is pitting students against each other based on the color of their skin.
Jesus.
In Virginia, if what you're doing sounds like a headline in The Onion.
Yeah.
No, really.
Yeah.
Seattle voted whether or not to decriminalize crime.
Bill,
You know, you go after the left a lot these days. Why? I'm like, because you're embarrassing me. That's why I'm going after the left. Colleges sometimes now have, many of them have different graduation ceremonies for black and white. Separate dorms. This is what I mean, segregation.
Wow.
You've inverted the idea, which has different graduation standards for, quote, people of color. Lower standards.
Oh, hell
which is,
no.
to me, such an insult.
I think Asians are expected to perform a lot better than everyone else. So it's unfair across the board. Everyone should be treated the same, is my opinion.
I think we're going to find out a lot more about the Saudis. Finally, Biden seems to want to get into what we have not been able to see for years. I remember seeing all those reports.
I'm curious to see what's up with the Saudi, royal family. When it comes to 9/11, there's some like funny, fishy, suspicious kind of things that happened with them on that day. But I guess we'll see. I've heard them talk about that before. Pentagon / military budget. And I don't think that's ever going to change. They're going to continue to spend 10 times what other countries spend. I think like combined, But from what I understand, the United States has to have the military might to combat, even if it's just like as a scare tactic, the Russians, who are huge, and China, who's humongous. Yeah, North Korea, you got a bunch of other countries. And if they know that the United States is spending that much amount of money on their military, it'll keep them at bay.
Okay, I got to go to New Rules, everybody. Thank you.
New rules, everybody, new rule.
All right. New Rules, someone has to tell me why the fired guy always has a box with a small potted plant. People who know America only from movies must think of begonia as severance pay. New Rule Janet Chen, who created these ear coverings
my
featured
God.
at China Fashion Week, must fire her translator. I'm pretty sure this is not what those Americans meant when they asked her to design headphones for house music.
That's funny. Something like it caught.
And finally, new rule, before we spread democracy around the world, America has to figure out how to spread water around America.
Oh, yeah. We're there already.
That's the extreme rainfall area, what I call the Cardi B region, because
Oh, God.
while rivers here in the West dry up, the East Coast will be getting brand new rivers, like this one in Manhattan.
Man.
Yeah. If you've never been on the subway, that's not how it's supposed to look. For more on this, let's go to me with the weather. Okay, on this side of the country, it doesn't rain anymore, ever. And on this side of the country, they're drowning. Now here's sports.
That was quick.
Thank you.
But he's right.
Thank you very much. If we just built pipelines from where the water is to where the water isn't.
Yeah, I saw a video where China is having its citizens plant trees in the desert. All of its citizens. And they're going to create their own man-made forest in order to because they have problems with sandstorms and stuff. But come on, man, this is America, goddammit. If China could do it, it could be done here too. But of course, they got a dictator, so he snaps his finger and things get done. Over here, not so much. And they probably charge triple the price to do anything.
Water is a lot easier to get than oil. I've heard there are places where it literally falls from the sky. This has been proposed and studied, and it's just not feasible. But I looked into the details, and tonight I'd like to call bullshit on that. What's not feasible is us.
Yeah.
This idea is only a non-starter because of petty political squabbles, insane levels of graft, and red tape. It's completely
That's what I just said.
and in fact has been proposed many times by serious people. Why can't we do desalinization if Israel does?
Again, I saw a video on this on YouTube, and it'll be way too expensive. The process is like crazy complicated. Takes forever. That I don't think they can do that. But the pipeline, moving water from one region of the country to another through pipes, that could be done.
Even if you think was faked, you have to admit pulling off a prank like that would be in itself quite a remarkable achievement.
For real.
Beijing depends on water that is provided by their massive South-North water transfer project, which was begun in December of 2002.
See, speaking of China, there you go.
Here in California, we know we can't house the homeless because the cost of a single unit has risen to $750,000. We tried to build high-speed rail.
Oh, come on. That's bullshit. In the United States, they quadruple the price of anything compared to other countries. California bullet train brings $800 million in overruns. Big delays. Look at that.
The Colorado River supplies 40 million people with the water they need to live, and it's drying up. Those people can't all get in covered wagons, head east, and move back in with their parents. That is our show. I will be at the Equity Theater in Salt Lake City.
Yeah, this show was a little slow, but still all right. Catch you on the next one. Check out one of my audiobooks, ebooks, paperbacks down in the description below.